And a beautiful day outside today. ABC 10 News meteorologist Leah Pezzetti joining us now. Leah, it was hot, beautiful, but hot. Are we going to keep it that way or what?
Yeah, nice to look at, maybe not nice to feel.
Air conditioning, you know.
Right, but we're in the flex alert. We're supposed to turn our air conditioning down, 78 or higher. So yeah, hopefully you found some ways to stay cool, especially if you're in the eastern parts of the county. That's really where we're feeling the heat right now. You see current temperatures right now, still a lot of 80s on the board. We have started cooling down in the deserts, but we are still well into those triple digits. Today was a record-breaking day. So in Borrego Springs, we hit 118 degrees. That's a record for today. Previous record was 116 degrees. Las Vegas actually tied an all-time record. So the previous record was 117. We've hit that 4 times now, a 5th time all-time high. Palm Springs also hit 120 degrees. That's a record for today. Now that's the 4th time they've hit 120 degrees this year. The record is 5 times in 1 year. That was last year, so Palm Springs looks like you're gonna break another record. I would not be surprised if we hit that again. Here in San Diego County, though, next couple of hours, we're gonna be cooling on down along the coast. That's where you wanna be if you want a little bit of relief from this heat. 70s for the next few hours, getting down to those 60s after 8 p.m. tonight. For our inland communities, like I said, we're hanging on to those 80s, should be in the 70s in the next hour or so, and then we're gonna stay in those 70s probably until about 10 p.m. tonight. And then heading into tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit cooler, but it's still going to be extremely hot, really, especially in the eastern parts of our county. So one more time, 118 for Borrego Springs, Ocotillo Wells. For our mountains, we're talking 80s and 90s. Inland communities, we are in those 80s. Ramona looking at 88, Alpine 87, Escondido 84. A little bit cooler as we get closer to our coast. Down in Chula Vista, National City, a nice 72 degrees, 70s along our coast. But definitely you're going to want to find ways to stay cool for tomorrow. Like I said, those eastern parts of the county. This heat advisory still continues for our San Diego County mountains. This ends Monday at 8 p.m. Same thing for our deserts. Monday at 8 p.m. is when that excessive heat warnings ends. So for our mountains and our deserts, next couple days, it's still going to stay nice and toasty. Along our coast, not too much fluctuation. We're talking mid 70s for the next 7 days. It'll be nice there. That's where you want to go if you want to catch a little bit of a break. Inland communities, about 10 degrees warmer than that. Same thing, not too much fluctuation. 80s for the next 7 days. For our mountains, you see we start on a warmer note. We catch a little bit of relief by the end of the week. We go from 90 degrees to those lower 80s. Same thing for our deserts, little bit of a cool down. But if you take a look at those lows, those overnight lows, that's part of the reason that this heat is so dangerous to people, because we don't catch a break overnight. It's still 89 degrees overnight. Your body can't handle that. So that's why this heat is potentially dangerous. So people really do need to take steps to stay cool, because heat is the #1 weather-related killer.
Yeah, and they need to pay attention to what's going on and make sure their family's safe at night.
Right.
Perfect. Thanks, Leah.